Hey guys, Joshua here, and this is the November PC, and this is going to be the parts list. This month's PC is actually a PC I'll be building for my other base in Malaysia. Over there's a lot less space, so I decided to go with a mini ITX build, but at the same time I still wanted something that would look nice and be powerful enough to support most of the games that are out now. First up, for the CPU, it's going to be the Ryzen 5 2600, which has 6 cores and 12 threads. Before people say, why are you constantly using AMD and I'm a fanboy, etc, stuff like that, the reason I keep going back to AMD is because of the value that is provided. Intel at this point in time is just way too expensive, and if you want bang for your buck for now, AMD is still the chips to go for. The motherboard is going to be the MSI B450i Gaming Plus AC motherboard, and I've actually used and also talked about it a lot more in the October build, so you can go check that out if you're interested. But basically, this is just a very optimal and complete mini ITX board that is more than enough for my needs. Especially since there's even Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in, so for a mini ITX system it's perfect. For cooling the CPU, I'm going with the CryoRig C7CU, which has a copper heatsink, and it's actually really small comparatively to other CPU coolers, but because of the copper build, it is hefty, weighing in at 675 grams. I've read promising reports on this, so I really hope it'll perform well in the case. Also from CryoRig, I have two QF140 silent fans, and these will be mounted to the front part of the case, while I have a single QF140 performance fan which would be mounted to the bottom of the case. Hopefully this configuration of fans will provide enough airflow into the case, but at the same time maintain a low level of noise. The Aorus GTX 1060 6GB graphics card is the GPU that I'm going to be using this time around, and the main reason I've chosen a 3-fan graphics card, which is bigger, but this is actually more due to the case which I'm using, and I'll get to that in a bit. For storage, I'm actually still waiting for the ADATA SSD to get restocked because I'm very tempted to get the 1TB version just because it makes life a lot easier in a mini ITX build, because there will be less wires and be much easier overall to just manage it. If by the time I start building in this, it isn't back in stock, I'll probably go with the Samsung 960 EVO as my boot drive and Essentials drive, paired with the Gigabyte 512GB SSD, which should give me enough storage for games and videos. To power all of these components, it is going to be the Silverstone SX600-G, a SFX power supply that is modular. This will also make cable organization much neater and declutter the space in the case. At 600 watts, it will be more than enough to power everything. Lastly, everything is going to be built into this beautiful Fantex Evolve Shift. This is the grey version, by the way. This is a beautiful mini ITX case with tempered glass on the front and back, with the best part being that all of your ports are hidden at the top of this with this little cover thing, meaning if you route everything nicely, you can get a very tidy and clean build. I actually fell in love with the case since it first launched, but never really had a reason to build in the case until now. So now that I get to build in it, I'm just very happy. Going back to the main reason why I'm using a 3-fan configuration is because of this case, your graphics card is actually going to be mounted behind the motherboard in this. So with 3 fans, hopefully the air circulates a bit better because the most bottom fan won't be blocked by the motherboard. Because otherwise, if you're using a 2-fan GPU, the motherboard actually blocks most of the first fan, no, actually all of the first fan and about 3/4 of the second fan. So with a 3-fan, yeah, I'm just hoping for better airflow in this. Okay, that's it for all the parts. I'll leave links to all of them in the description box below. Be sure to stay tuned for the build log and also test log, everything like that. Like the video, subscribe for a lot more tech and gaming content, hit the notification bell to get notified when new videos come up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!